Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we... Wait, what? This isn't World of Warships Legends, dummy! Welcome back to World of Tanks console. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and we are not in the Death Star. But we're in something pretty close. You know me. Anytime I come back to World of Tanks console, I like to jump in something that I enjoy. And there's very few tanks out there that I enjoy more than the Sheridan. The Sheridan is just a fun tank to get into. You throw the 152mm derp gun on it, and you just go out and you derp people. What can be more fun than that? You got all of the mobility ever. You get troll bounces off this thing. And, oh, hello everybody. Woohoo! Dodge. Get you some. Can we hit him back? Ah, not quite. I didn't want to peek up too far there. Now, before we get too crazy into this video, I want to go over a couple things just real quick. I've been asked to do a lot of things lately regarding Operation Overhaul. You guys heard of it? If you watch World of Tanks console, you've probably heard of it. You're probably for or against it, whichever is your choice. That is disgusting. Almost 300 damage done with high explosive to an E100 at several hundred meters. Ridiculous. But I do not feel like I am the person to go one way or the other about it. And the reason is pretty simple. Ooh, come on, baby. Oh, we hurried the shot and we screwed the pooch. Darn it. But I haven't played the game regularly in the past year. I just haven't. So I'm not privy to all of the things that have been going on. So that is why I have chosen not to do a video on hashtag Operation Overhaul. Now, if I can speak to or about it, what I would say is I can see both sides of the argument, from what I understand. Stop that. My phone just randomly started like going off. That's annoying. I don't like that at all. Quit listening to me. Okay. Anyway, so if I can go over a few things about it, like as far as from the player's side of things, I totally understand your frustration. You have put your time, your effort. Those of us who have played the game for years, surely I've stepped... Oh my god, hello. Wait for it. Oh, that should... If I'd have aimed that shot rather than just auto-locking it, that could have been juicy. But no. So, those of us who have put in years, surely I've been away from it, I understand, and, what are you doing, bad chat? Hold it. Just 1 second. I know this is probably obnoxious to anybody who's here to, see it, but come on, I hear a thumping come along. Wait for it. Ah! Ow! That is what I'm talking about. Oh, God! Run, Spartan, run! Sheridan, oh, he screwed the pooch. Get him! Get him good! Ooh, aim the shot. Aim the shot. Don't force it. And... Ah! Get you some! Can only be one. There can be only one. Okay, now, back to Operation Overhaul. As a player that played the game for going on 6 years, didn't quite make it to 6 years of game played, but I played it for 5.5 easy. And I will tell you that I got so frustrated towards the end of playing it, and it's not that I'm frustrated necessarily with the developer. I was frustrated with a lot of things. But I totally understand your frustration, and you have a right as paying customers, as people who enjoy the game, to try to protect that game. But you also need to take the time to think about it from the other side of the argument. And think about it by getting your thoughts together, okay? Make a list. Get all of your frustrations that you are complaining about. Put them down on paper. Get people behind it, and then get that to wargaming. As much as people like to say that wargaming they don't work or they don't care about what you're wrong. Every development studio cares about what they put out. They want you to keep doing it. It's their job. They literally have a job to make you, oh my god, you're a jerk, to make you like what they're doing. It's counterintuitive for them to keep pushing people away. So the reason I'm mentioning this is because it's obvious to me, but other people get so wrapped up in putting people on blast because it helps, that they forget that the people on the other side are just people as well. Okay? They have a day job, they go to their job, they try to do the best they can. Things take time. When you're working with a development studio, yes, your customers are number one, right? What your customers want is your number one priority. However, you also have other things that you're trying to do. They're constantly adding new stuff to the game. Whether you like it or dislike it, that's, you know, somebody likes it or they wouldn't keep doing it. So, the reason I bring this up is because it gets lost, I think, a lot of times, and now we are just going to make this real miserable, and that was not the best shot, but we did start a fire, and now we are just going to play keep away. That big gun does not match my big gun. In fact, my gun is 2 millimeters bigger! And that means something. Oh my god! And down he goes. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. As we finish the first match, we do have a second one coming, so hopefully you guys are ready for that as well. Just some good old fun in the dirt gun. 5,800 silver earned, 5,000 XP, 2,774 damage, 3 kills, 1,500 assisted, 10 detections, all the goodies. I even got a scout medal. That don't happen very often. Top of the leaderboard. But anyway, like I was saying, it's counterintuitive for a developer to not listen to their customers, okay? So for you guys to think that they don't listen is wrong. But the problem is, you're not the only ones that are sending things into wargaming, okay? Everybody does. Think of the thousands of people you play with. Think of all of the potatoes that you play with. Now, next time you think, hey, these guys aren't listening, you gotta remember that they're getting thousands of messages from people about the dumbest things ever. Half of it's probably not even real. Or at least, you know, I mean, just from my experience alone, all of the tinfoil hat people out there that send me comments and messages on my Xbox about how my matchmaker is influenced by wargaming because wargaming wants to see me do well and all. There's some really dumb people out there. Now, keep that in mind. So when I say, if you're going to have a movement like this, which it is a movement, there are a lot of people involved in this, a lot of creators, a lot of people who are subscribers, and just all in all, people who love the game. We all love the game. I still love this game. I don't play it as often as I used to, but I still love the game. And none of us want to see the game go away. But just take a moment, write down your thoughts, get everybody that is part of this Operation Overhaul, select some representatives. I can think of a couple right off the top of my head. Clone Guy, I know between the two of us that you have no problem speaking out. But get your guys' thoughts together in a formal message to Wargaming. You get enough people behind it, and they have to listen. They will respond. But there's a way to go about things, and there's a way to make noise and not get anything accomplished. And that's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see a bunch of people get behind something and then make a bunch of noise about it, and then nothing happened because of the way they went, oh my god, that chisel just got hit for 900 across the map. But yeah, so get all your thoughts together. Get everybody who's involved with this Operation Overhaul together. Get your thoughts on paper, in writing, and submit it to whoever. If you're not a fan of Rybot, or whoever your contact is with Wargaming, get it to them. I can guarantee you, personally, that they will listen. But there has to be a way... Oh, hello. Oh, it's so dirty! So dirty! But you've got to be able to discern what's real and what's not. Okay? Now, I played a lot the other day when I was recording this message. I played for several hours, and it's the first time I've done that in a very long time. I wanted to make this video to have some fun, as always, get you guys my thoughts personally, and show that, yes, I do listen to you guys. Yes, I still watch you guys, those of you who make videos. And I like the thought of everybody working together towards a common goal. I really do. It's one of my favorite things, regardless of what that goal is. Getting people together to work... Oh, what? Oh, okay, let me get this straight. I can hit anything else and get 900, but a CDC with all of that armor, the one tank that is almost guaranteed to get killed by high explosive anytime somebody looks at you with high explosive, and I completely goofed, and that was a terrible shot. But that's my thoughts on it. I really, really hope that you guys can take this to heart, and I want to see you guys do it. I want to see you guys make effective change towards what you guys are actually after. But you have to do it the right way. And with that being said, let's go ahead and finish off this little Type 59-2. Now, I haven't seen the Type 59-2. I don't know the difference between that and a regular Type 59. So, again, I've been away from the game, for the most part, for almost a year straight. I've jumped back in occasionally to jump in and record a Battle Axe video, but for the most part, I have not played the game in over a year. And in the time that I have played it, I haven't really noticed anything crazy different as far as gameplay or anything like that. I will say this, the server lag has gotten a lot worse. And you guys all know what I mean about server... Oh, hello. Oh, you're lucky you're dead. But you guys know what I'm talking about when I talk about server lag. Everybody knows it. This game is a server-hosted game, which means they have the game running on their servers, and we just host, or we just client in. So all of us join a server, and that is how they put us in, or that's how it works. And the reason they do that is so that you have less peer-to-peer latency. So the host of a match, if you remember back in the day with Halo and Call of Duty and stuff, that one person would be selected, oh, hello, as the host. They got away with that so that everybody has an equal opportunity. People with bad connections don't necessarily get completely screwed, and people with good connections don't always get hosts and get advantages there. But because of that, there is latency involved. And ever since the server merge, yes, I remember the server merge. Ever since the server merge, the lag that you get to the server is so much worse. And it has gotten worse since I even last played. So that is one thing I would like to see get changed, personally. The server lag is ridiculous. And I think that's causing a lot of the issues that everybody talks about. When you pull the trigger and you shoot at somebody and suddenly nothing happens, or they don't get hit, or the shell goes all wonky, that's most likely server lag. You're looking at your side of it, and you're like, oh, this is fine. But to that person, they're somewhere else. And the delay between the server and you and the server and them causes a mess. So whatever happened with the server merge, they need to get in and optimize or fix or whatever, because it is killing the game. One shot in particular, I was on Sand River in my M48 Patton. Yes, I know, I was in something other than Derp, or, yeah, I was back in my favorite medium tank, the 48 Patton, and had a beautiful shot on the side of a turret of a T110E4. He wasn't that far away. I shot him. I watched the shell go straight through him and do nothing. And I've had issues like that in the past, but it was few and far between, and this was another one of those where it was rare. It didn't happen all the time, every time I shot or anything like that. In fact, I had quite a few good games that night. But it is something that needs to be addressed, because it is happening, and I'm not the only one that's seeing it. So that's my thoughts. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the Derpfest. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed my take on the whole situation with Operation Overhaul. And as always, if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.